Hello there. In this video today, I'm going to dive deep into what the mind evolution coaching methodology is all about. It is about being that person whose absence is a loss. Let that sink in. This is not about egotism. This is not about self-flattery. Although it very much may sound like that, it may be construed as such by perhaps unevolved minds, but I'm all about mind evolution, and I am saying this from the angle and perspective of what my flagship coaching methodology is all about, mind evolution. So, this is from an evolved mind perspective. Be a person whose absence is a loss. Now, what do I mean by that? Meaning that we meet all kinds of people, we pass by all kinds of people, lots of people, most of us, all the time, every day. But where there is an opportunity for someone to stop and to say hello, to put out a hand for a handshake, and to start a friendship, and someone doesn't, someone misses that opportunity. The absence of your friendship remains a point of loss into perpetuity for that person. Be that kind of a person whose absence is thus a loss. Someone has your phone number, someone knows you. But when there is a birthday party, when there is a wedding, when there's a wedding reception, you are not invited. When there's a birth of a child in the family and you are not invited, you're not notified of that. You're absent for that special or happy occasion or any other thing of the sort. Your absence is a loss not just to that person who may not have invited you or overlooked that invitation to be sent to you, but to anyone and everyone else who is then present there and that for that occasion. Be that person whose absence is a loss. For a sad occasion, for a solemn occasion, imagine if someone has unfortunately passed on, moved on, and it's a time of grief. And for whatever reason, you're not there to offer your condolences, your comfort, your support in the time of grief, to share that grief. Even then, in such an occasion, in such a situation, your absence is a loss to anyone else who's there, including the person who's grieving. So be that kind of a person. In a company, no one is indispensable, especially in the corporate environment, right? And not every subject matter or topic concerns everybody in the organization, but where there is a meeting to do with a subject matter that you know of, for which you may have been hired to work on. If you're not in the meeting room for any meeting on that topic, on that area, then your absence is a loss to anyone who's present in that room for whatever reason, to whatever degree, but it is a loss if you are absent. So be that person, right? And I can keep going on in this example, right? In listing these examples. And this video will never end. Long story short, what I'm trying to say to you is endeavor, labor, work, and pursue towards being that human being whose presence may not be indispensable, may not mean that much in returns, right? Uh, that someone feels elated about it, someone wants to celebrate it. But if you're not there, it is at least a loss to anyone else who is present at that time in that space. Now, to be such a person, you may be wondering, what do I have in mind? How do I see someone being that? It's simple. Not very simple, but it is simple enough. To be a person whose absence is a loss to others, it's not about having something monetary to offer necessarily. It's not about having something physical or tangible to offer, something material to offer, right? It's about the intangible, the immaterial, the non physical, something you can't see or touch, right? It's not about even offering favors to others, right? But it's about certain qualities about you. The whole package, be it a combination of your sense of humor, your accommodating personality, the sensibility that you bring to the table, the unique thought. Now we get into the big ingredients, right? The unique thought, the unique perspective, something that it's hard to find from an alternative source but you, that you carry with you in every context, wherever you go, for whomever, in any context, on any given day, in any situation, may interact with you, right? Something that's unique, and yet something that is valuable enough that if in that moment where I am somewhere and you are not there, it is effectively a loss to me. I've lost out on something. Where I go to a friend's birthday party and you are a mutual friend and you are not present there, I've lost out on something. Or even if I don't know you and I go to someone's birthday party, and that person could have invited you because that person knows you, but has not. And I may never ever meet you, may never know you, but without knowing you, without having met you, because of what I lost out as an opportunity with your absence from that occasion, from that event that I attended, I've walked away with the loss. So it's about being that, having that quality in you that is intangible, that is immaterial, right? Non physical, but it's intellectual, it's emotional, it's psychological, right? It's the well-being that you carry about yourself, for yourself, your own well-being, emotional, psychological, spiritual, right? Mental, and the certain strengths that you work hard on developing in yourself mentally, in terms of your thought processes, in terms of your ideas, imagination, creativity, right? In terms of your approach to interacting with others, right? That amounts to a loss on any occasion, in any situation, on any day, at any time, in any place where you are absent. So endeavor and work hard to be that person. Nobody's indispensable. The world will carry on without you. But the world could do with you. Everyone else could do with you. Because if you're not there, where there is an opportune moment for you to be there, then those who are, they're at some loss at least. Be that person. And that is what mind evolution is all about. Without the egotism, without the self flattery that might come to mind when an idea such as the one that I've just presented is presented. All the best.